Welcome to DC News Now at noon on a snowy Friday.
Oh, yeah, you could see all of that snow. It looks like a snow globe, doesn't it?
It looked nice out there. Hey, for those of you who don't know, I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Shennekia Grimshaw.
And I'm meteorologist Damon Matson, the one you can blame if you hate the snow.
We're not blaming you. It is unfair to blame you, but that was a nice shot. I don't know if we have the ability to look at the White House once again. Just to take a look and see. I thought that was just so, that was so beautiful. I don't even talk like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, that is a nice shot.
Yes, it is beautiful.
When you talk about, a snow globe view of sorts, whenever we get these kind of snowfalls, I think that is about as good as it gets when it comes to that. So
yes, I mean, the snowflakes are a nice size as well. Mm-hmm. And it's nice and fluffy, at least. So it wasn't too hard to kind of brush it off of your car.
That's exactly what the technique was this morning, Shennekia. Yeah. It was just a one swipe.
One swipe.
And it wasn't like there was scraping or anything like that. So it made, getting to work so much easier. And then the roadways were just wet, at least on my ride. So traffic was moving along well. So, it was an easy drive in for me.
Yeah, and shout out to MDOT, VDOT, DDOT with the salt trucks. And, we had them all on the roadways. Yep. Ivan was watching the live traffic cameras, and people were actually doing what they were supposed to do, giving those trucks
You were watching the live traffic cams when?
This morning.
On
Sunrise on the Hill.
And you can watch that when?
6 to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday.
All right.
Don't forget.
All right, we got that.
There we go. Well, no, and Shennekia, I think you summed it up. It was one of those deals, right? This was the first true snow of the season across the DMV. So yeah, it was more than enough to make things a little bit tricky. Maybe a few headaches, more than not, across parts of the area. It may have slowed you down, but hey, as long as you gave yourself that extra time, you took that extra caution. The crews were doing their best to keep up with the roadways. And overall, this hasn't been all that bad. Just a little taste of the wintry weather. So you saw the snow was still coming down at the White House, and it still is coming down across portions of the region. This is the radar loop from when the snow began. It basically moved in around 3-4 o'clock in the morning. For many of us, it's been very consistent ever since, but you can see how that area of snowfall is rapidly shrinking as this storm system begins to track its way out of the picture. But we still do have a pretty decent band of snowfall stretching from basically Montgomery County down into the district and into parts of southern Maryland. But as we move past the lunch hour into the early afternoon, those flakes, they'll be flurries at best here before the day is done. But that does not mean those slick conditions won't still be possible with the cold temperatures and that fresh snow on the ground. So a winter weather advisory does remain in place from about Montgomery and Fairfax counties southward. DC, I-66 southward included in this winter weather advisory for the next few hours. But that would be about it. We are going to be free and clear from this snowfall once we get past that point in the afternoon. Now, it is still going to stay cloudy. We're going to have areas of fog developing after some of this precipitation today, and any snow that melts, well, it has a chance to refreeze as we head toward the evening time with those temperatures dropping again. So you still want to be cautious. Take it easy this evening, even though it will be drying out heading into your Friday night. So yeah, we're getting through this first round of snow, but Mark and Shennekia will tell folks whether or not there may be any more on the way this weekend or if things will stay quiet here in just a bit.
All right. In television terms, that's called a weather tease.
Oh yeah, always.
All right, Damon, thank you so very much. All right, Shennekia, we're learning more about a Northern Virginia man accused of making deadly pipe bombs and planting them outside of the Republican and Democratic National Committee headquarters. This happened back in 2021.